Welcome back, everybody. Whispers from the Void. Evan.
Phil, David is for the intimates. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Yeah.
What's up? How you doing? How's your day? Phil, how was your day?
Oh, it was good. A lot of. I'm going like very fast on my school. Like I finished like one of the last activities, like lessons, and then I'm going on like a before exam, a pre-exam, and after that it will be done. I will have 2 exams left, an internship. I have to search for my internship, and it will be done.
Awesome.
Basically that. I hope to have a job at my internship. I hope to have a job there. If not, I will search for something else. But yeah. But yeah, and you, Evan, how is your week, your day, your life, your month, your year? How is it?
Today I was tired. I tried to take a nap, and I was that was about, what time is it now?
It's
I woke up about like 10 minutes ago.
okay.
Um, which is not a far cry from what I normally do. But it was closer today than what I'm normally used to. So just waking up a little bit.
Take the time to wake up, sweetie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Take some water and take some little beer after that. You're waking up, you take a beer already.
Yeah. Taking my time.
Speaking of beer, I think I will take this time so you can wake up, so I can present my beer. And you can adjust your camera because you don't have the good enough lighting in your room.
I like this lighting way better though. I don't even care.
Yeah, your lighting is good. It's just like you seem blurry sometimes. But yeah, it's not a problem. Anyway, because it's a podcast and it's a podcast, it's audio mostly. But having video is fun. But yeah, it's not the subject. The subject is this beautiful brew called Tercel. Hey, come on. Can you show it? Tercel Verte, which means green tercel. And for those who don't know, I don't have a Wikipedia open right now, but a tercel is Toyota car. An old Toyota car, I think it was in the 90s, maybe, or maybe the late 80s, maybe. But it's an old car in Quebec. When you had a Tercel in the 90s, you were legit. And then the 2000s came, and 2000s were like, oh no, Tercel sucks. But everyone just remember, always remember of Tercel. And Sir John made a beer about that. It's a TIPA, which is a Triple IPA. So I'm going to get ripped tonight.
I will not be getting ripped tonight. My beer, it's a sour ale. It's actually the beer I mentioned on last episode. The Sour Me, Dark and Stormy, DuClaw's version of the famous cocktail. Just a, exactly as it is. It's a dark sour ale. So, I've had it before. It's pretty decent. 5.5%.
Dude, that's hazy AF. Cheers, bud.
Cheers. That is good.
Oh, damn. Oh, I missed that. I was missing that fucking taste. So good. Sir John are one of the best brewery. It's not known though. Like, it's not in Montreal. It's like 1 hour like over Montreal, like in the north of Montreal. So it's not very known. Like a lot of people know them, but because it's not in Montreal, it's not a lot of people that go in where they are to take some Sir John.
Yeah.
So they are distributing but they're not. They're not. Are they? Yeah, they are distributing in Quebec in one place that I know, and a few in Montreal. So that's a good thing. But yeah, no, Sir John, you're doing right to get us ripped, or me, mostly. So, what are the subject on the table, Evan?
I don't know. You are going to Montreal this weekend on a soul search.
Yeah, I'm going on a soul searching or beer searching because there's a shit ton of beer that are like going out, and also a soul searching because, yeah, like I said, it's the end of my school. I'm very near of having internship and all, and I'm also going a little bit of like existential questioning. A little bit. It's not a crisis. It's not like before I did the existential crisis. Now it's more questioning about like, where am I going? What am I going to get as an internship? What I will do on the work market? What will be my job? And a shit ton of other things like that. I mean, you had existential questioning before, right? Maybe? Like,
So I don't know. I think I did at one point. I don't remember. A lot of the time, I have lived life sort of like just doing, and I've never really given the end game a lot of thought. I'm just in the ride. I mean, there was always an idea of like where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. I wanted to do more construction. I wanted to do, I wanted to have a family young. All things I'm doing. So, I'm slowly working towards some of the little goals I set for myself. But like I also do this, and so I've never imagined doing this ever. So I mean that's new.
It's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, I don't know if there's ever been a point. I've had my lows, but I tend to bounce back really fast.
Yeah.
I don't tend to linger. I tend to try to just keep the train rolling. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was definitely times where I was like, "Fuck," but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a bit like me. I had some lows. Like mostly the lows were in 2020. I had some highs and lows. It was like a mix between both. It was like my highs were the VOX&HOPS Thursday. My highs were you as my co-host, as the co-host of our podcast Whispers from the Void. My highs were like all the friends that I made that I never met, but now that I'm meeting a few. I met you, I met a lot of other people. I got some lows, like I was in relationship. I am not. It's like maybe 1 year and a half, like easily 1 year and a half that I'm single. There was also I lost my job twice. But I got some other highs, like going again at school, doing something else. Like I had a lot of highs. I had some lows, but in the end, everything is going fine now. I still have some lows and highs. Like what am I going to do right now? Like it just this soul searching, if we can say so, like in Montreal, just to relax a little bit because it's fun to stay at home and doing the work that I have to do. But it's also fun to just like chill out, chill with friends, take it easy, and not just like not going hard on your head, just not going hard on yourself.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
I know that back when 2020, 2019, I have always dealt with like just like a nice like a visceral anger for some reason. You know, it's like I always remember it being there, and there's no real good particular reason why, because my parents, you know, raised me pretty good. I didn't have a hard life. You know, I actually had a great life. A lot of what I had, you know, I got to do a lot of things and had a lot of friends, and you know, I didn't have really a hard time in anything, but I've always had that. Um, it's like how people tell you, it's like, you know, some days I wake up and it's like cool, and other days I feel like I wake up and I'm like revving at like 80 miles. Like I'm just freaking I'm just ready to go, you know. And it got worse as I got older and all that fun shit. So 2020 was a lot of like self-reflection. I found that I spent a lot of time in my own head, you know, thinking about like, you know, why I feel that way, you know, find out the ticks as to like what it is when it happens, try to manage it myself because I've never really sought like therapy or anything like that. Just because like I don't have a good answer, you know. Like I just feel like I don't have an answer for why it is that I always like I was just like a bomb, like just a fucking ticking time bomb. With anything, it would have been anything that I could pop off and fucking lose my shit. But yeah, it was just a lot of that, and you know, I had the bouts of depression and you know all that. Bills would pile up, and you know it's hard not to just fucking feel bad for yourself for a while. But I just found that it was just important to sort of take that time by myself and really just like think about it and ultimately work on it. So you know that's mostly what I found, and I did it in spurts. There wasn't like any prolonged time I did it. There would just be, you know, work on it a little bit, work on it a little bit, work on it a little bit. So now I feel great. You know, hasn't really reared its head in a long time, so happy about that. So small battles, you know, small wins.
That's fun. That's
It's
fun to
not.
talk about.
I guess it's like it's not like the end of the world, you know. Like
No.
everybody figures their shit out and you know gets their shit together eventually.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Like, and some people like you are able to just like re-questioning yourself. Some people are able to. So some people can't and need therapy, which is fine. And also, some people are going fine and are going in therapy because there's something that maybe they want to know. And that's completely fine too. Like, a lot of people just seek therapy not even because they are going like, in depression or they are going like not good. Even that, even the reverse thing, they are going so good that maybe they want to question like, why am I going so good? It's funny to say because we all say a lot of people are demonizing therapy as like, oh, therapy it's because you don't feel good. No, therapy is just for anything. Just quit questioning. And some people can do it themselves. Some people need a therapist. Some people need people to be listened to, and so people can listen.
I think that nowadays, I find that everybody has something. Like everybody's got fucking something, some sort of baggage or something that they're carrying. I think it's better for people if I think it's very easy for people to give up. And just accept things and just like, just accept that like some things don't change or whatever. And I just think that sometimes I think that more people need to kind of just spend time in their own head and just like figure out their own shit. I think that a lot of people don't like to self-reflect. I did not. I was not happy about it. Revisiting all the fucking things that you think about when you're sitting there and you're like, oh my god, I did that. Stupid, like the dumbest fucking shit, but like your brain makes you remember it because it was such a cringe-worthy time in your life. It definitely sucks, but I think that you just have to find that peace in yourself, and nobody wants to be wrong all the time, but I think it's also harder to realize that you're right about a lot of things. Like just knowing that you do certain things and like still doing them is like that. I find that is like that drives me nuts. So like I try hard not to like, the few bad qualities that I have, I try hard to like work on them instead of just like telling people like, oh, I'm just this. I just am what I am. Like, I mean, no, you don't have to be like that.
Yeah, I think you have to accept yourself. You have to accept that this part of you is a part of you. You don't have to forget it. You have to work on it, but you don't have to forget it because it's a part of you. Like, it's you, but you can work on it. Like, I have my personal battles. I have a real deep, profound battle with my self-esteem, and it can seems weird from me because like I'm doing a shit ton of good stuff. I'm doing a good podcast. I'm doing like good music. Sometimes I'm doing some great stuff. People are telling me, dude, you are so good. Like, keep pushing, keep doing what you do. It's so fun. And I'm still battling with my self-esteem every time. I'm just like, no, it's not good enough. No, I suck. No, it just suck. Everything I do suck. Everybody suck. Everybody's fucked. Like, it's just a fucking Limp Bizkit song in my head, man. That's all it is. But just to be a little bit serious, it's just like it's just a battle that I have to make every fucking time with my self-esteem. I have a low self-esteem and I have to accept it, but I also have to work on it. And before it was complicated because the job I did, I just sucked at it. I wasn't good, and I knew I wasn't good. I tried to be good. I tried to be everything that everyone wanted me to be. I tried. It was tough, and yeah, now the result is I don't work there anymore for a few reasons, mostly the COVID reason, but don't work there anymore. I changed completely my path to the work market, doing some infographics, which is a thing that I love. And everyone is telling me I'm fucking good at what I do. Mm-hmm. And it's just so fun. And I think when I realized that I'm better than I think, it's when Matt said it to me one day. He said it to me, and it's his words. Maybe I'm wrong about his words, but like briefly what he said to me, just like, you're so fucking good, man. What you do is gold. What you do is just like keep pushing, keep continuing this because I love it. Mm-hmm. And it was really tough a little bit because like I know that I do great things, but like having like him telling me, it's not that was tough in the bad way, but it was like, oh shit. Like the guy from Cryptopsy, from VOX&HOPS, the guy that is doing a shit ton of other collabs with people, the guy that is like just achieving everything in life, telling me that to me, I'm just like, I'm flattered, and I'm also like, wow, it just like, just feels good. And I realized that my self-esteem just like, go a little bit higher, and I try to work on it. Having my self-esteem going higher and higher every fucking day. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes my low self-esteem just show himself up and just like, no, you suck. But I try to be conscious about it, and I try to be more grateful of what I do, and be more like, have a higher self-esteem.
That's all we can do is try.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works.
Oh, that was a... Glad we got that out of the way. So...
Yep. It was a deep talk, man, to start the episode.
More, you know, we're all humans here. We're humans and hummus.
And just like that, I want to shout out to some people, not some, but like everyone that is listening. If you need help, if you need to be listened to, if you want to reach out to us, just talk about everything or nothing, just do it. And if you need more help, just go get some help. Like, therapy is not a bad thing. Therapy can be a good thing. I know some people that does it. And if you need to do it yourself, do it yourself. Take some time off. Take some bit of fresh air. Think about yourself. That's just all I wanted to say.
Go outside in the woods with no tent, no food, no water, no way of supporting yourself, and just walk around.
Only corpse paint.
Only corpse paint. Do as our forefathers did and walk around in Norwegian wilderness with nothing but corpse paint on and chains.
and just doing your face like this.
And look for the cave where you're gonna go. That's gonna be a sick album cover. And carry a candlestick from like the Victorian era as lighting your way.
At the heart of the winter.
And you too will find a way to hate God.
Satan. Satan. So, speaking of Satan, have you heard some good music this week? Have you listened to something good this week?
I've listened to The Dead South a lot.
Ooh.
That's what I was doing. Been pretty busy at work, so a lot of chill playlists have been playing. Pretty much it. The non S duos Noisebringer one. I listened to that. Slightly disappointed. I really like Cannon Fiber. And I even liked his other project there because they were two different projects, you know, though they were in the same vein of musically, they were still different. But this project, this last one, is definitely not the strongest. In my opinion, I don't find it to be the strongest. I find that the German lyrics and everything about, you know, his persona and whatnot, you know, fits better. I think it's more his style. Um, a lot of the lyrics in this last one were English, and I don't know why, but the lyrics just kind of bother me. And it might just be because like when you if you think about it, right? Things get translated and into English, and maybe it's just because English sounds so fucking dumb that you finally hear it in in something supposed to be like musically beautiful or something, and they just start repeating the same things, and then you're like, oh man, well, that doesn't sound like the lyrics just don't come together for me. Musically, it's pretty much the same. I would like to see him do something a little like I would like to see him do something different. Like he does a lot of black and death, you know. He does a lot of black metal with death metal influence. Like, you know, I mean, I would like to see a project from him that was maybe more, you know, black thrash, we'll say, or like black or like doom. You know, I feel like he could do a pretty decent doom record, you know. But I mean, it's what everybody is good at and what they want to do. I just think that black metal is one of those things where it's like death metal can be very saturated, right? You can do a lot of things with it. I feel like black metal is very much like the opposite. Like you really can't do a ton of different things with black metal. You could do like one or two, maybe three different things as far as like genres are concerned and styles, but in reality, like it's kind of all the same with black metal.
It always depends, but I can agree on that.
Yeah. Like, because in death metal, you can you play around with it a lot more. Because I think it's just a little more, one, it's more accepting amongst people in the genre. And two, it's a different vibe. Or black metal, I mean, most black metal people I've ever met are very much set in their ways and very much don't like have that style of what they do. Everybody wants that at heart. Everybody wants like that Norwegian "I hate God" fucking scream, you know. And like the brutality of it is the sort of heretic aspect of like what it represents. So I do like it. I do like it, but I am disappointed by the new record. It's not what I expected, for sure.
Okay, I will have to listen to that album just to make my own opinion.
Awesome album cover.
Yeah, I saw the album cover. It's very cool.
Felt that people, and I mean this in the best way, but I'm finding that there is a style that was started by, I feel like, Bell Witch's album cover. You remember when you first saw that and you were like, oh my god, that's so fucking sick. Just so awesome. And then I feel like I've seen maybe like 20 other covers that vaguely represent like that same image, like everything, like the same sort of mystique background, the same, you know, like sort of like the artist, like the atmosphere and the colors and everything like that have always kind of been the same in some other album covers that I've seen.
Well, funny you talk about that because like Mariusz Lewandowski, I don't even know how it's pronounced. We talked about it in an older episode of the podcast, but Mariusz Lewandowski got his own style, and also a lot of people are contacting him. It's like another one that you talked about on that famously episode. It was Adam Burke. Adam Burke is doing some stuff, and a lot of people knows him and wants to work with him or buy his stuff. But I realized something with Adam Burke. Now, he's doing a little bit of the same vibe. Like, I don't know, the Terminal Nation album, I don't remember the name of the album, but the last Terminal Nation, was it Adam Burke that did the artwork? It was Adam Burke? Okay, yeah. So that explains everything, because if you check the Terminal Nation, the new Incandescence album, Le Quart de l'Homme, like, that will get out in April, by the way, and also the new Half album. What do you see? Like, let's make a little game. Let's put back the game together and let's do some research. I will prepare the game. Like, because I realized something when I saw those album covers. It resembles a lot. But I mean a lot. Like, it's not copying because it's the same guy, but damn. Like, I saw that, I was like, okay, it doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem so. This
for those that are listening and probably won't be able to see.
Yeah.
What Phil's referring to is that back in 2020, Terminal Nation came out with Holocene Extinction, and then we have Incandescence that has their latest record coming out, and now Hath with All That Was Promised. So I think what we're really getting at is that there's a certain image and style that these artists have captured at one point with another band, and people producing that wow factor and that feeling. And I think that people just like want like that feeling out of their own images for sure, which, you know, comes with the style. I mean, look at Mark Riddick. I mean, it's sort of the same idea.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a hard style. Like, you know exactly every time when you see a Mark Riddick design, you know immediately. You're like, oh yeah, that's him. You don't even have to think about it. That's what these artists have also made. It's just crazy that it's like, oh, these are also, you know, their styles are also just album covers. There's just like the similarities are crazy. They're basically just like these crazy watercolored images of, you know, skulls. Typically, you know, all three have skulls. All three sort of emulate like a reaper in a way. The end. Yeah.
The end. Like, if you take Half, All That Was Promised, and Le Quart de l'Homme by Incandescence, it's the sun, not the sunrise, but like the dawn maybe, or like it's the end. It's more like hot color. It's more like on the red side for all of them with the skull. Maybe the difference is like with the Alpha album, it's like the skull doesn't have a cape. It's more like a land type of thing, type of environment. You have the Terminal Nation. It's like in front of atomic, like a nuclear place, nuclear like factory maybe. You have like a little bit of the same with Incandescence, but like not nuclear, but it's like it's water, it's with a boat. It's a little bit in the same style. Like, it's all the same guy, and I'm not saying like it's not good, it's fucking good, but I just realized that he's doing a little bit of the same. It's just repeating. Like, if I take a guy like Par Olofsson, or someone like Dan Seagrave, yeah, sure, you know what is his style, but he doesn't repeat himself. He doesn't do the same fucking thing every fucking time. He doesn't do like the big skull like this. He does something like different every time. Parlofson is another one, another good one. It's like, if, I'll check Parlofson. For some people that doesn't know him, that are listening to us and not watching, Parlofson is doing something a little bit more like science fiction. Like if you take the TerraVision Bioboarded, it's very like the end, but it's like very extra, some like aliens that are invading the Earth with like something a little bit like, now that I see it, I realize it's like the Vile Genesis by Inferi. It resembles a lot. You take Parlofson also did the Within Destruction Death Wish. It's very like alien type, but it's a little bit different than what Adamberg is doing with other stuff, with other album. Like the Abysmal Down, Obsolescence, it's futuristic. It's very like in something very unnatural, something alien-like, but it's different. Every fucking time he's doing something a little bit different. He tries to do something different, but a little bit of the same, so we can remember him. We can remember what he's doing. That's what I'm thinking, but yeah. But I'm not saying like Adamberg is not good. Like it's quite the reverse idea, because some people have a good signature and they are doing it on each, and now we can know, oh, this is an Adamberg cover. Oh, this is a Mariusz Lewandowski cover. Oh, this is like you get it, Evan. You all get it. It's just it's just a signature. But yeah,
I think that when you talk about genre and you talk about context for a lot of records, they all kind of do talk about like the same stuff. So largely the representation in the album cover will largely be similar.
yeah.
I do believe that it just kind of happens. And it's no fault to the artists, it's no fault to the bands, you know. You just want to depict that image as well as you can, and you know, as clear as you can. And they all do a great job of it. But they are largely the same.
Yeah.
You know, they're just largely the same. And that's fine, you know. Even though the music is different, you know, you talk about Terminal Nation, they're more of more a hardcore they're more of like a hardcore death rather than anything. And then you go to Hath, which is, you know, very like Black and Death. And then we can even go that step further in Incandescence, and Incandescence is, you know, that
it's black metal.
Yeah, they're just black metal. So the representation can be the same. The style of musics are very different, which almost fools you in a way sometimes, because you get used to seeing some of these artists, and then you're like, all right, well, I know who always contacts, or like you're like, oh, you know, Adam Burke, you know, like, oh yeah, that's his image, and then you listen to the music and you might be expecting one thing and you get something else entirely different, but you're just judging it on the cover at that point, not the band and what they do, you know.
Yep.
It's all fucking, you know, it's all peas and carrots, not meat and potatoes.
Exactly. And I completely agree with that. No, just interesting. It's very interesting talking about that. Very interesting.
Indeed.
Indeed, my friend. Indeed.
Indeed.
Excellent, Mr. Smithers.
Indeed.
Indeed, Satan. Indeed.
I say we for the next episode we do one of those rankings that we did for metal, but we do beer.
I completely agree with that. I have a shit ton of beer, and I will take a lot.
I was
like
gonna
this
I was gonna
weekend.
tell you we should have done that today, but I didn't think of it in time. So I definitely think we should do that next episode. Just
Next
fucking
episode. Let's do that. Let's write that somewhere on my Tercel.
we're gonna special preview. We're gonna rank our favorite styles of beer.
Woo!
Bet you I can tell you which one's already gonna be at the top.
Honestly, I would love to do it like with American beers, but let's do it with each line.
I'm talking styles. Yeah.
Oh, styles of it.
Styles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll go through all the styles. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I love the idea. It's even better. It's even better.
We'll do
I
that.
already have my style, but yeah. I'm ready to reconsider it, think about it, drink about it.
Yeah, drink on it.
So funny. I'm drinking like an IPA triple, but like I don't know if you know, like there's a guy, I think he's called Trey Kennedy. I think he's on YouTube. He's doing like a lot of comedy stuff, and he did like guys who drinks IPAs. And he's like there's like he just like taking his beer, just like, oh, that smells like tangerine of barf. It's just like just putting like his nose in it. He's like, is that Simcoe hops? I think it's just funny. Every time I just want to have a laugh, I'm just like, oh, let's watch him. Just fucking funny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But I am tired. I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking tired, dude.
I feel ya, man. I feel ya.
It's freaking. It's just so busy. Just so busy.
With your job.
Oh, yeah.
Have you started like what you said to me last time?
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course. But are you doing like your night shift?
No, not now.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it yet. So
Okay.
every day is a new day. Eventually,
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
Eventually I'll hear about something. I don't know.
I'm sorry I have to do my karaoke time. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. I don't even know who is singing that song. But let's do some Shazam and it will be a new song. It's a new dawn.
I've been starting to put my 2022 albums into a playlist, trying to get ahead of it, you know.
Ooh, I will have to put like not a top, but like doing what are the interesting album of 2022. I just always forget. I have some, but I don't have a lot right now. What do I have right now? Album intéressant. Yeah, I have. Yeah, okay, it's been a long time. Yeah, I put like Fit for an Autopsy on it. The No Gotula Gore Vortex Ascension was fucking good. Enterprise Earth was interesting, but weird. Very long, even too long. Beholder, the album that you suggest to me, the Arcane Subreptice. Arcane Subreptice, like you say. And I have the the shape of everything. I've put, oh yeah, I'm very late because I have like Voivod on it. that was like to be coming soon, but it's out. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it, but yeah, I will have a lot of working to do about that. But it's not the goal of it. Hey, you want to play cards? I got some good cards for you. It's cards that I made at my course.
What?
Yeah, at my class I did some like professional card.
Oh, that you can give to people and be like, "Hey, graphic designer."
Yeah. Hey,
Phil.
here's my card that I will never use because it's not the good it's not the good email address, but it's the good number.
we get messages a lot where they talk about like, "Oh, hey, yeah, look, come to do you need a graphic designer? Do you want to be part of our partnership program?"
No, I'm sorry. I am a graphic designer. Are you sending that because you think I suck?
No, they just messaged me, and then I'm like,
No. I know I saw the message, but like, are they saying that to us because like I fucking suck as a graphic designer? No, I'm joking.
"Oh, hey, here's a Oh, wow.
What?
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after the podcast is over.
Hey, speaking of getting the podcast over, shout outs?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, my shout out, the album is not out yet. I think it will be out maybe at the end of March or maybe debut April, like start of April. It's a band from Montreal and the United States. I don't know where, but it's between the two of them. It's called Six Sense. It's with the singer of The Agonist, Vicky Psarakis, and it's new metal band, new metal with vibes of death, sometimes with the vocals. It's very melodic. It's a fun band. It's very good. And Six Sense, they are coming with their first EP called Kings Today. Go check it out. Go buy them some merch because they are doing all of their own. It's DIY. So go check it out. Seriously, go check it out. Go check also the singers. It's Rob. And Rob, great rapper. I love his rapping style. It's very good. And yeah, go check also his agency. It's called Sound Agency. There's the Agonist on it. It's not a label. It's an agency of some sort. There's like Six Sense. There's like a lot of people on it. There's also Christian Donaldson that is doing some stuff with them. So it's very cool. For those who don't know Christian Donaldson, very good producer in the death metal and also a guitarist of Cryptopsy. So go check it out. And yeah, Six Sense, Kings Today, coming out very soon. And yeah, what do you have?
Oh, fuck. I actually had it up here. Let's see. Alright, ready for this fucking pronunciation?
Let's go!
Aetherialis. Aetherus.
Aetherus?
Aetherus. The album, Leiden.
Leiden?
Yes.
Okay.
The album, Leiden. Let me see.
Can you spell it? I don't want to forget.
Yeah, here, I'll put it in chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Yeah. Good idea.
Basically, this record I found a little while ago. It came out via the Artisan era. And I actually really like this record. It came out early. I believe it came out in January. And I've been rocking it for a while now. And I wasn't totally sold on it in the beginning. But I really like it. I say that. I don't think it came out in January because it says here it came out in 2021. So it might have came out at like the very end of
last year.
Yeah, it'd be like the very end of last year. But man, I've been bumping it, and it always comes up in my ears, my playlist ears, and I'm always listening to it. It's really good. It's really good.
Ooh, I will check it out. Mm-hmm. I will.
Some nice I would call it like more of like the atmospheric death, like death, black and death, like kind of vibe. Like Inferi? Not really Inferi, no.
No, it was out in January.
Oh, was it January?
Yeah, January.
So it was, yeah. So I was right. Yeah, I thought it came out in January.
No. It's January, like January 14th.
Oh, they had it.
Yeah.
They still had it as 2021. So it might have just been a late release. They might have had it ready to go in 2021, but it was like a late release or whatever.
Hey, speaking of like someone I just talked about, Christian Donaldson just mixed and mastered that album.
There you go. Chris Donaldson does it again because it sounds fucking sick.
Yeah, Chris Donaldson. No, seriously, go check him out. He's so underrated. Like a lot of people love a lot of other producer,
like that.
And I'm not saying they're not good, but Chris Donaldson is doing a fucking good job.
What's that? The Fetal Blood Eagle? Is that what that record that you just finished up?
I think, yeah.
That thing's sick.
I think, yes.
That's another one. That thing's brutal.
Yeah. You know what? I'm putting another shout out. Chris Donaldson, go check his fucking work. He did some Beyond Creation. He did all the Cryptopsy thing. He did a shit ton of other albums. Go check the fuck out of him. Love you, Chris.
All right, well, you know what it is. You know what we are. Oh, fuck. I'm adjusting my chair.
You know what time it is.
You know what it is. All right, guys. This has been Whispers. I'm Evan.
And I'm Phil. See ya on the next episode. Cheers.
Cheers.